Hi everybody, good evening. Welcome to my channel. My name is Angela. Thank you for watching. If you guys have watched me before, at least like over the past couple of weeks, you might know what this stuff is about. If you haven't, well, I'm gonna show you. But the seeds that I started a couple weeks ago, sometime last month actually, they've sprouted. These watermelon ones I've moved to another container. And then I have some others. I have my kaharis and my broccoli. Didn't really make it. That was my fault. Totally my fault. And then I have some other stuff. But I want to show you guys some of what I'm going to be doing. And the watermelon ones, these are those Janasic ones, like an orange flesh. They seem to be doing really nicely. And watermelon, just in my experience, they don't particularly like it when you mess with them. I've noticed you get better chances, at least where I am, if you just plant them and leave them and don't like mess them up too much. But their roots were really nice, so hopefully that means something. And then I have another little bunch. Some of these, they're not going to make it. There may be only like 3 in here, but I wanted to show you their roots. And I might have left them a little bit too long in the little baggie, but I think you can see that. A lot of roots going on. And the ones that were in here, they did look like this. They had a lot of root growth. So we'll mess with those in a bit and we'll hope for the best. And then I have a couple peppers in here. These were the lemon spice and then that Aji crystal ones. So we'll see how those go. I should actually probably write which one's which when I move them. So there we go, but I'm going to show you guys some ideas that I have and some uses for like recycling your to-go containers or just containers in general. Everybody has a preference. Maybe you don't mind using the plastic stuff. Maybe you do. I don't mind. Maybe I should do more research, but I haven't had any problems with these, and I don't think it's gonna affect me because of the plastic stuff. I don't think. I'm not a scientist. I don't know for sure, but it works. And this particular one, it had a Venus flytrap in here. Oh no, it had a pitcher plant in here. I still have the pitcher plant too. So it has a little hole that I'm gonna plug up. But I thought this was neat, the way that it opened. And I bet you anything, if I sprout something in here, I'm probably gonna make a mess when I open it. But, so that was kind of cool. We'll put something in here. I could actually probably put one of the peppers in here. So we're gonna do that. Let's see how that works. And then I just have some really damp, like, potting mix type stuff in here. I don't really have a preference as to what I use. I try to use my compost too, but that doesn't always work out, which is, again, my fault. So we'll get some of that in there. And then we'll see how much of a mess I can make, which is a good chance I'm gonna make a huge mess. So there's that already. I have some wire here that I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with it. And then actually, before we get too far into it, I kinda need to brag a little bit. Look at all my chicken eggs. These I actually did have them in the fridge. I'm gonna put them back. But this one's from Baby Chick Chick. These blue ones are from Goose and Rainbow. And then these lighter tan ones, those are from Duck. So we have 4 chickens, and look at all those. They're laying pretty consistently now. So really, I could get about 4 eggs a day if they felt like it, but I'm happy if I even get 1. So that's really nice. I had to share that with you guys. Backyard chickens. They're my little pets. And then back to this. So these pepper seeds were the ones that I did with the rainwater. And actually, if I were smart, I'd make sure I don't mix these up. I'm gonna end up mixing them up. So the lemon spice is on my left, but look at those. They look pretty nice so far. So we'll see how those go. But let's get some of these lemon spice ones. I've never really done this to this extent before, because I always forget, but nice little seedling. I'm gonna poke the lemon spice ones in here very gently, and then we are going to hope for the best. I'm actually gonna stick them in the window, and if I kill some, like that one that I probably did because I broke the root, it's not the end of the world. I have a whole bunch that sprouted, and then I still have some more seeds. Like this one looks pretty good. I try not to touch them too much because they don't like that. So putting 4 in here. Look at that one. I'm almost positive I just killed one of them. And then let's see, is that enough? Let's put a little more stuff in there. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of tape over that, and I'll just make sure this is sealed up. So I'll probably tape it. I'll put a little bit more water in there, and then I'm gonna stick it in the window. This gets really nice sun in the morning. I'll leave that label facing the outside just so it doesn't potentially get burned. But there are my lemon spice jalapenos. If these make it, they look so pretty on that package. So let's put a date and a name. I don't even know what today is. Today is the 20th, 2/20. And it's getting really close to spring now, so I need to hurry up. We probably have a couple more frost dates, so I do need to be a little bit careful though. And then this, I have a couple different things here that I'm gonna show you guys. This was a little snow globe, one of those do-it-yourself things that I got at the dollar store. If I could get it out. I could not get a good grip. So it's coming out. Oh my goodness. I don't want to ruin it. There we go. So this was a globe that we didn't do the thing with. Yeah, I don't need this little stopper. I'll put that somewhere else. But I'm gonna put a little pot in the bottom over there. I thought that was really cool. And let's use this. I had one of those little peat pellets. Let's use some of that since it's here. Let's put a little bit more of this in here. And then we'll put one of those Aji seedlings in here. Actually, let's put like 3 in case one doesn't make it. And then I had a little stick. And then we'll just watch it. So we're transferring it to a bigger container. I'll put a little bit more soil in there. So then maybe in a couple weeks after the chance of frost is gone, maybe I can transplant these outside in their new home. And then plus that gives me a little bit more time to clean up, to plan what else I want to put out there. Let's put a little bit more in there. And I try not to touch them too much. But this stuff's pretty well damp. I might put just a little bit more. And then is that okay there? Here, we'll put it in that. And then we'll put this top on. I'll water them a little bit more before I put them in the window. But it'll get a nice amount of heat. The moisture isn't gonna all escape. And hopefully this works out okay. So you guys will get more updates as we go along. But so far, this is fun. This was a little ornament that I got at Michael's. So craft store. It was on sale for like 60% off. And there's a piece of plastic. We need to figure out how that comes off. Would it help if I grab the scissors? So there's that. We'll stick something in here. Figured that would look kind of cool if I planted something in here. So we'll see how that goes. And then it opens that way. So we'll see. Let's put some stuff in here. Then I gotta find whatever seed I'm gonna use. Let's see if we can do this. And I'll probably put a little bit of tape on there. Let's go get some tape and we'll get a seed. Okay, we got some tape. Now we need to get some seeds and stop making such a big mess. What do we want to put in here? Yeah, you know what? Let's put some of these mixed sunflowers in there. That sounds like a pretty good idea. We're gonna put sunflowers. So just some mixed sunflowers. Those I think are pretty hardy, pretty tough. And then let's remember what we put in here. I don't want to write all over this, and I was not fully prepared. So maybe 6 seeds. We'll see how that goes. And I'm just gonna dump them in here more or less. Let's try and keep it even on each side. And then we'll see how this goes. So in a couple weeks, if I don't kill these, they should look pretty cool. And let's see if I can actually close it really quickly. Yep, I closed it. But did I really? Okay, good. So we're gonna put some tape on that. And then I have that wire that I cut to make a little thing. And then I'm gonna hang it. So let's do that. And then I still have all these seedlings that I need to do something with. So I am gonna put them in some other containers. And I'm just using painter's tape. Oops, sorry guys. If this turns out really well, then the next time I'll probably make it prettier. But there we go. And if you guys want to see something else with these, I can do that. But, oops. There you go. That looks okay. And then I'm just going to hang it. So this was just, I forget what it was called, but it's like picture wire. It was a little spool that I got at the hardware store. And then make it so I'm not going to drop it. And it wasn't that expensive. See? Check that out. We'll leave this in the window. I do get really good light here. And then I'm gonna monitor it for the next couple days really closely to make sure that it doesn't dry out. I don't think it will, but I could be wrong. So we'll stick that in the window. I don't know if you guys can see that over there. If not, it's okay. Once it starts doing something, I'll show you guys. And then went to Hobby Lobby after Valentine's Day, and they had some heart ones. I only got one because it was 66% off. So we'll wait and see if this goes to 90% off too. Sometimes they do. If they do, that might make really good spring gifts to get something started in here. That's a good gift idea. So we'll save that for later. I still have to do something with these seedlings. So let's do that. I have some other to-go containers that I've just saved because that seals on there pretty nicely. There aren't any holes in this one. So we'll get more of that. I also have like a yogurt container over there. In this soil now we're down to like the really damp stuff. And I'm gonna keep an eye on this. I don't want it to get moldy, but I'm still gonna possibly have some frost. So I want to be careful. Plus my backyard is not ready for the garden yet. In March, that's typically when we have tons and tons of ladybugs. So I want to give them a chance to come through. Plus that'll also help me with my nature photography. I have a lot of hobbies and not a lot of time, so I sneak some of that stuff in there whenever I can. But that's a lot of fun for my daughter and I. We'll go out there, catch some ladybugs, watch them. I get to do a little photo shoot with them and my daughter too. And then let them go. So this is that Aji one. I'm gonna write on the top what these are, because as good as my intentions are, I will not remember that. And it helps that I'm getting them out of this plastic baggie so they don't start to mold. I don't want to leave them in there very much longer. I mean, they might have made it till the weekend, but I don't want to start all over, potentially. So there we go. I have a couple more. I'm really pleased with the way these started. And now after this, if they don't make it, it really is my fault. And then there are a couple random seeds. Those probably aren't gonna do anything. I'll just throw them in there. So they're the Aji ones. Got that on there. And then I'll write on there. So there's that. This isn't as snug on here. There we go. I don't want to tip it too much, but you can see the little seedlings. And I'll set these, I guess, here for now. But since this window gets such nice light, we're gonna do that. We're gonna leave it by the window. And then I gotta do something with the yellow jalapenos. And then hope for the best on those watermelon. So there's that. And then I don't know how much longer I'm gonna leave these in here. Maybe a couple weeks. But that's what we're doing today. I wanted to give you guys an update. So as always, thank you all very much for watching. And then after I'm all done with these and give it another week or two, I'll give you guys another update. Probably just give you an update next week anyways. But thank you guys very much for watching. If you haven't yet hit subscribe, do consider hitting the subscribe button, and then I will see you guys later. Thank you.